8:51 here, Big 550 KTRS. And tomorrow is Old Newsboys Day here in St. Louis. Holy mackerel, it's that time of year again. To talk about it is Marianne Wagner with Suburban Journals. Marianne, how long has Old Newsboys been going on here?
Since 1957.
How did it start?
It started with some guys, and they just decided, with the Globe Democrat, and they decided that they would change the front page of the Globe, and the business in the city would sell the newspaper for donation.
And then where does all the money go to?
We support over 200 local children's charities.
Yeah, and so Suburban Journals has sort of taken it over, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now, each and every year you take one St. Louisan and make them the sort of poster child for this.
That's right.
And this year it is Billy Bush, who was made famous with the Access Hollywood video with Donald Trump earlier. No, not that Billy Bush. Founder and CEO of the William K. Bush Brewing Company. Billy Bush, welcome back, Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you for having us on today, McGraw.
How hard was it to get them for you to say yes to this?
It wasn't hard at all. You know, when I heard about all the wonderful things that the Old Newsboy does for so many kids, I mean, over 100,000 kids in need are being taken care of. I mean, they're provided shelter, food, medicine, clothing, school needs, all those sorts of things Old Newsboy provides. And so they asked me to be a part of it, and it was right up my alley. I jumped right on it.
Well, your family, I'm sure the Anheuser-Busch company and family has been involved with this thing for years, right?
Oh, it certainly has. Yeah, my dad was actually the chairman in 1967, and I remember as a kid, you know, growing up, him going out on Thursday mornings. We reserve the Thursday before Thanksgiving every year to hit the street corners and sell newspapers. And my dad used to love doing that. He'd get up and brave the cold. Tomorrow it doesn't sound like it's going to be too cold.
Not going to be that cold tomorrow.
Well, I got to tell you, Billy, I like the way you do Old Newsboys better than your father did Old Newsboys, because it is going to be a nice day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So how has it changed because people aren't buying newspapers anymore? Does that matter?
Well, we also have an online edition, which will be available after 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay.
But we have literally hundreds of volunteers selling the newspaper, which is written by local high school students.
Okay, good.
And what they've done is they've gone out and interviewed some of the charities that receive the funds.
Oh, isn't that great? All right, so where are you going to be tomorrow morning?
I am going to be at the corner of Maryland and Clayton Road.
Okay. Oh. And if somebody brings by a crafted beer, well, you going to take a crafted beer for the newspaper?
You know, I'd rather have money.
Okay, all right.
Because that's what we can use to help the kids. But if they drop me off a Kreftig, I might have that. I'll have that too. I won't argue with it.
All right, fair enough. So, is it $1? Is it $1? How does this work?
It's $1, $20, $50, whatever
However
you can
much.
get. And also joining Billy will be Lou and Jackie Brock.
Oh, well,
fantastic.
Sweet Lou and Jackie have been big supporters of this for
they're
years and
actually
years
our
and years.
chairs emeritus. They did it about 20 years ago. They had so much fun.
Yeah.
They missed last year.
Right.
So we want this to be a big year. Everyone come out and support Lou and
they'll be
support
spread
the
throughout
children.
St.
Yes.
Louis?
Oh, yes. We have literally hundreds of volunteers on hundreds of street corners.
So the thing to remember tomorrow is when you're driving to work and you see people around an intersection, they're selling the newspaper.
Yes.
Right. So slow down, say hi, get some change. Are you taking
donation.
debit cards? Are you taking debit cards?
We do online.
Do online. All right, good. Anything else we need to know about Old Newsboys?
Just, it's a great St. Louis tradition. I think it's the official kickoff of the holiday season.
All right, good. Yeah, absolutely. All right, tomorrow is Old Newsboys Day with Billy Bush as the front man along with Jackie and Lou Brock. How is Crafted going?
Kreftig's going really well. We're having a good year so far. We expanded into the rest of Missouri, so you can find our beer in all of Missouri now. We're out in a little portion of Kansas, a little bit more of Illinois now, and we're down in South Texas too. So keep winning awards. You know, we got a great tasting, high quality beer. With the awards we're winning, it's amazing. 5 years in a row, we won a gold medal with Kreftig Light in the U.S. Open Beer Competition, which is a major competition, and so. Yeah, it's going really, really well.
How does that work? Is it just a blind taste test, more or less?
It is a blind taste test, yep. You have professional judges who are tasting thousands of beers blindly.
Right.
And, so to be able to win awards by these wonderful tasters who know what they're doing really says a lot about the beer that we're making.
5 years in a row. Is that unheard of?
It's unheard of. It's a record.
Yeah.
It's never happened before.
Yeah.
So, we're a young company. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary right now.
Yeah, 5 years crafting and Craftig Light. I got to tell you, I really like the beer. It's a really. It's,
He was going on and on.
I was
about it
joking
earlier.
earlier. It's a good drinking beer. I mean, it's a really nice, smooth beer. It's really, so you should be proud of yourself.
Well, thank you. I am proud of it. You know, everybody can afford it. It's affordable too. It's
Right.
not. It's not $9.99 a six pack. It's $6.49 for the most part.
There you go. There's a Bush on the radio selling beer. Who knew? Billy Bush, founder and CEO of the William K. Bush Brewing Company, St. Louis, Missouri. Marianne Wagner, Suburban Journals. Where's the website to find out everything we need to know about Suburban Journals and the Old Newsboys?
OldNewsboysDay.org.
OldNewsboysDays.org. Marianne Wagner, you're always welcome here. Billy Bush, you are always welcome here as well. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having
guys.
us.
You got it. Next hour here, Big 550 KTRS. Martin Kilcoin's going to be along, as well as John Carney throughout the day here on the Big 550 KTRS. Also, we're going to talk about the auditor. And the auditor came and did a study on towns around St. Louis and in Missouri and found that 70% of the towns do not honor sunshine requests from citizens. 70%. So if you want to know how to fight City Hall, you can't do it if they don't know what they're doing to you. We'll talk with her next after ABC News at the top of the hour. 8:58 KTRS.